Hi, my name is Dr. Eric Presley.
And I'm Dr. Craig Hawke, and we'd like to welcome you today to Eric's Garage Laboratory, where all of the magic of Olaplex began.
Additionally, we made many of the samples that we distributed to our tester salons on a regular basis until we got our manufacturing up to speed. I did my PhD at UC Santa Barbara, developing nanoparticles for medical imaging, particularly heart disease and cancer. And very recently, we got approved for the initial stages of the FDA trials to move forward towards the clinic. Additionally, I've developed artificial enzyme mimics and other polymeric technologies.
And I was Eric's supervisor during his PhD at UC Santa Barbara. I'm a classically trained organic chemist, having received my PhD from the University of Cambridge in the United Kingdom, and spent many years as a researcher at IBM in Silicon Valley, where we developed many new advances in the microelectronics industry. After that, I have been involved in a number of different startup companies, ranging from biomedical devices to more recently Relipsa and Tricida, which are developing polymeric drugs for the treatment of various diseases. One of the things I'm proudest of is to bring my passion to the development of new materials for a wide variety of different applications. This ranges from new lithographic materials for the generation of ultra-fast microprocessors to materials for a variety of different diseases. As with many scientific discoveries, serendipity played a huge role in the discovery of Olaplex. One of the critical features was a chance encounter with Dean Crystal. Dean has worked in the hair care industry for many, many years. This is an industry that Eric and I have had no association with at all. But what Dean was able to provide to us was the problems. He was able to articulate what the industry needed and what the issues were that professionals encounter every day. With this fresh approach, Eric and I were able to address, using our totally different background, many of these big issues.
Dean first came to us with an issue of UV silicones that he wanted some help with. But in those discussions, he'd also said, hey, I know of these other bigger problems in the industry that if you guys want to have a crack at, we can go for it. And we looked at it and said, hey, we can do that one. Let's go for that. Let's go for the home run and not go for the Me Too product and really try to change the industry. And that really got us excited.
So one of the cool things about Olaplex is that it's a first of a kind approach. There is nothing in the market that really addresses this need, and this was, I think, one of the things that Eric and I brought to the table. We weren't tainted by many years of dealing with other systems for the hair care industry. We were able to approach this from a fresh perspective and bring a new approach. Before we continue, a little bit of a primer about hair. Many people don't realize this, but hair is a naturally occurring polymer. It's composed of amino acid repeat units, and it's that sequence of amino acids which determines the physical properties of hair. During the harsh chemical treatments that hair is typically exposed to, many of these repeat units, especially the disulfide bonds, undergo cleavage, leading to damage and poor hair quality. One of the things that Eric and I did during the initial development of Olaplex was really look at the molecular basis for this damage. And it was during this analysis that we came up with a very simple organic chemistry approach to repairing these cross-links and ionic bridges that really give hair its luster and its performance.
As advanced polymer scientists, we're approached with this problem of broken bonds and damage that occurs from chemical processes. It made perfect sense to us to develop chemicals that will repair these bonds and get the hair back to its initial form and structure. As we told you earlier, hair is composed of polymers. And to help you understand how Olaplex works, I'd like to give you an example from polymers you use every day.
The easiest example to understand and explain how Olaplex works is a simple rubber band. We all have rubber bands, you use them in your hair every day, they're flexible, they're stretchy. However, with time and with chemical degradation, your rubber band will become brittle and will break. The easiest way to understand is that Olaplex takes that brittle, old, damaged rubber band back to the pristine virgin rubber band that you had at the beginning, that's very stretchy, very flexible, and this is the promise of Olaplex. On a more personal note, Eric and I are extremely proud of Olaplex. We bring passion and dedication to our work every day, and it is really truly humbling that we can bring this new product that will help you, the hair care professional, really bring a similar level of passion and dedication to all of your clients, allowing you to do things that you couldn't even believe that you could do 1 or 2 short years ago.
I want to thank you for trusting in Olaplex and for visiting my garage laboratory. Thank you.